Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here, and I'm going to do a little mini general reading. This is timeless. If you're interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. We're going to start off with these. I don't know, these, I've done like whole readings with these cards, and they're pretty fucking amazing. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll clarify with tarot if we need to. Okay. We're going to do the whole thing. This is general. It may or may not apply to you. Don't force it to be about you. If it doesn't feel like it, you'll know right away if it is. You're welcome to hang out if you'd like, because maybe you'll get something out of it. When you open a bag of chips and there are only 6.5 chips inside. Okay, so this is the internal energy. This is what we're feeling on the inside. We're disappointed in something. Maybe you even live at altitude like me. I got a bag of popcorn the other day and I ate half of it, but I don't think it was actually really half. It's the whole bag. Anyway, you thought you were getting more. And then on the outside, oh my God. Oh my God. On the outside, when your dentist asks if you floss daily. So you thought you were getting more, and then on top of it, you feel like you're being criticized or judged for it. And then when you came out, that came out with this, when your dentist asks if you floss daily, when you step on a Lego. So both of those came out for the external. When you step on a Lego, maybe you were doing something that hurt metaphorically, right? You were taking a step and there ended up being a Lego. Like you were taking a step forward and you're like, fuck, that's not what I expected. That hurt. I'm thinking of like kids playing with Legos and leaving them on the floor. Like people around you are just fucking around and you're taking real steps and other people are kind of getting in your way. You thought you were going to get more. You're like, 6 chips? Like, this is all I get? I thought I was going to get more. What does spirit see? When you're bored and someone tells you to read a book, dude, I know exactly what this is about. I know what this is about. Okay. So into this, I've been doing a number of readings that are kind of like this. You're like, there's a lot of people in anticipation. Okay. You're waiting for something that has yet to come to fruition. It doesn't mean that it won't, right? But what I feel we are learning is that God, spirit, universe, whatever, has a plan. And the plan may not always look like what we think it's going to look like. So we're in this waiting space, and it's kind of like, I bought the bag of chips. It was all puffy. I thought I was going to get a whole bunch of chips. I paid my dues, and there's only 6 chips in there. But the cool thing about that is you're not going to eat chips, which is really fucking bad for you. Anyway, I eat chips, so no judgment. But it's like we're like, this is it. It's sort of like if you're manifesting a car and somebody gives you a matchbox car, you know what I mean? And you're like, yo, I know this is I don't know anything about cars. Otherwise I would make one up. A Porsche. I know this is a red Porsche, but it's a Matchbox car. So then you get all disappointed and your heart deflates and all of that. And that was actually just a hint that your manifestation was heard. It wasn't the whole thing, you know. And then the energy on the outside is people are just fucking around. We've got these Legos all over, keep stepping on Legos. It's like the daily grind. When your dentist asks if you floss daily, people are criticizing you. And maybe it's just perceived. The dentist has to ask you that. You know what I mean? That's part of their whatever, their thing. Like maybe you do, maybe you don't, but do you have a guilty conscience? Are you like, did I do everything right? Am I doing okay? Am I doing okay? And God is up here like you're bored. You're supposed to be bored. When you're bored and someone tells you to read a book, yeah, you're supposed to be bored. This is for learning. This is for education. This is for this pause. It's like we're in a place of pause, and we can either do the fucking most and make ourselves crazy while what it is that we're wanting is not here yet, or we can enjoy our life and learn patience, and learn not only that, but learn that our happiness is not reliant upon some outward thing. Because that's an easy lesson. It's not. And God knows that, it's really not. But we're learning. So we got the Emperor. That's boss energy. The Emperor, it's the divine masculine. Maybe this is for some of you about a partner, or a business, or it really, the Three of Wands. Yeah. Three of Wands is expansion and growth. The Three of Wands, threes are always growing. In the Rider-Waite deck, the Three of Wands, he's standing at the edge of the water, right? So is this guy. He's standing at the edge of the water. And he's looking out into it like, where am I going to go? It's like there is no further action to take. It's time for you to grow within. Stay in faith, like continue to have faith. It's a wand. So the wands is fire. That's like heart energy. It's like, no. Like you've got to keep your heart trusting and excited, regardless of what the outside looks like right now. It's like, are we going to stand at the edge of the water and stress that our ship is not coming? Our ship is coming. It just is. Let me get positive. It says, enjoy this positive time. What was I just fucking saying? Smile. Know that everything is going well. Yes. Stay positive, and not toxic positive. It's all right to get frustrated and to have moments, but don't let yourself get stuck there. Who do I want? We're going to do these guys. All right. So this is kind of funny. It won't always be shrinkflation, right? it's not always going to be like that. Like, you savor the chips that were in the bag, and know that the next bag that you purchase, maybe it'll be better. This is a terrible metaphor, but the whole, it's like, this is a time of conservation and um like minimalizing, whatever. Can you grow during it? And just have faith and be positive that everything is going just as it should. Why do you not want to come out? Clarity. I swear I pulled this the other day. So that's what we're learning. We're learning clarity. Don't busy yourself if you don't need to busy yourself. Take some time to meditate, contemplate, journal, whatever, get your hands in. Well, there's snow here, there's not dirt, but you can do things, but as long as it's not a distraction, like if you're doing something as an exercise in focus, I always think of washing the dishes. I haven't done this in a while, but I used to not have a dishwasher. Actually, I don't even use a dishwasher now. Not at my apartment in Texas. At Zeke's house, we use a dishwasher. But anyway, when I would wash the dishes, I would use that time to be mindful, and I would sort of sort through. Like, I wouldn't just be like, oh, I'm fucking greased, and if you can do something with your hands, or that allows your mind space to kind of parse through the thoughts that are in there. I didn't even read the fucking card yet. Clarity. It's an orange peel. Stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. So we're looking for clarity. We want, our intuition is much quieter than the mind, just the mind ramble. When you're bored and someone tells you to read a book, like this is just what it is right now. God's like, yo, just read a book. It's boring right now. Maybe it's boring. We're like addicted to excitement. I think we are. Excitement and drama. So let me get an advice card. Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is choices. To me, that choice it like we'll know when it's time to move on. She's looking up, there's a lock up here and a key down there. That's it. That's actually an interesting Two of Wands card. Because it's almost like one choice will unlock the other, but we just don't know which way to go yet, and that information will come in. Let me clarify that. Because the Two of Wands the twos in general always imply a choice. Justice. The scales are being balanced, okay? So if you're frustrated, it's like, I bought my bag of chips, there's only 6 in there. I'm moving forward. I keep stepping on these fucking Legos. Everybody around me is doing the most. They're fucking around. Then I got the dentist over here asking me if I floss every day. It's like we're we're being fine-tuned. I believe we're being fine-tuned as we move forward. Can we stay positive? Can we like look at the experience with the dentist? God, I do this so much. Like, interactions that I have, I'll ruminate on them afterwards and be like, I wonder what that was about. Was that me? Was that them? Was that, and like, if you're my friend, don't worry. It's nothing bad. But I'm sorting out, like, well, what is mine? What is, what are my internal fears or biases or, whatever. Where do I have guilt? Where do I have shame? Where do I have all of these things? And then am I seeing that coming from someone else only because it lives within me, and this dentist thing is the perfect one. But we only really have time to sort those things out when we're not busy doing other things. So if you're having a moment of peace and quiet, sometimes we don't want to sort that shit out, because the mind is so accustomed to thinking. And God's up there like, if you're bored, just read a fucking book. The book of you. That's what just came in. That's kind of cool. But justice, there's karmic stuff going on right now. If you are waiting for something, if you've been manifesting something, if you got a Matchbox car and you thought you were getting a Porsche, what you were manifesting is coming. It's just that there are some pieces that need to be balanced, and that's going to take some time. Anyway, that was fun. I love these meme cards. I hope you have a great day on Earth. Peace. Namaste.